Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing well and you're having a good day. Okay, so I've had a couple of people private message me on Instagram and also on Reddit, I think it was, about how do we bring about the symbolic death. If you guys saw the video, the quote that I posted this morning where I was saying you need to allow the symbolic death to happen, be prepared for a lot of them coming your way. Everyone asks, what is this? How do we handle it? How do we bring it on? Which is a very brave thing to ask and to say. So, what I mean by symbolic death when I'm talking about symbolic death is we need to have symbolic deaths of certain things happen in our life in a sense of friendships, relationships, jobs, all sorts of things. Sometimes it's something simple or it doesn't seem simple to us, but it's something like giving up drinking 4 liters of Coke a day. Okay. You know it's got to stop. You know it's not doing well for your health. This is a hypothetical situation. You could be in a relationship where somebody is gaslighting you, or, it's just not a healthy relationship. There needs to be a death of that relationship. There needs to be a death of that relationship, whether it's the relationship with the unhealthy food, the unhealthy friend, the unhealthy habit, whatever it is. There are things that we are acutely aware of that we know we should not be doing, that are not for our highest good. We should not be engaging with this thing or this person. And these are the things that are going to be coming around. Okay, so we're going through a major shift at the moment. And yes, we go through many, many shifts, but we need to also be mindful of the times we are living in. Okay, there's a lot of different things that are going to be happening, things that we're going to have to adapt to. You can see the change around you. If you've turned a blind eye to the fact that the world is evolving, our consciousness is evolving, then, it's time to wake up to it and say, where do I want to be at the end of this? Do I want to be on the side with all the negativity? Do I want to be feeding the fear, or do I want to be feeding the love and improving myself, and through improving myself, I improve the other people around me. Through not engaging with a toxic person, I don't take that toxicity out on other people. Through not eating healthily and feeling terrible, I don't take out my bad moods because I don't feel well on other people. I have got more time for myself. I have got a better energy levels. All of these kind of things. This is where we want to be at. And if we don't want to be at that place, we need to ask ourselves why. What are we afraid of? Why haven't we taken that leap? Why haven't we taken that chance? Why haven't we contacted that person or put an end to something yet? Why are we holding on to it? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And when something comes up, sometimes we're actually forced into that situation. For instance, if somebody's not a great person to have in our lives, eventually we will see that this relationship or this situation or this job or whatever it is becomes completely intolerable. And we think, why am I being pushed out of this? Why can I not stand being here or not stand being in this situation? A lot of the time, this is because the universe is showing you, hey, you know that this is bad for you, but you don't want to take the steps. You don't want to take the leap of faith. So we're going to give you a little shove. And this is what's going to happen in the next few weeks. You're going to be pushed into those uncomfortable positions. You're going to be pushed into that situation where you need to end that unhealthy relationship with whoever or whatever it is. You're going to be pushed into the situation where maybe you get sick because you haven't stopped eating these bad foods. Okay, so this is something very important that we need to be very mindful of, and we need to identify them when they come along as well. So say, oh, here we go, this thing is happening because I shouldn't be engaging with it. I'm not feeling well. This doesn't make me feel good. We have to tap into our intuition very, very much as well. Okay, you know in your gut if something's not good for you. If someone's not good for you, stop ignoring it. Stop applying logic and reason. That's something else I put in one of the quotes this morning. We get an intuitive feeling. We get a gut feeling, and oh, wow, this is wonderful. I should be pursuing this. Or we think, oh, I don't like this energy. I don't like this person. Or I don't think this is the job for me. And we ignore it every single time. Why do we ignore it? Because we apply logic and reason. I really don't feel this job is for me, but I think I should take it because Frank said it was a good idea, or whatever the case is, and we start applying logic and reason to it. I mentioned in the quote today, don't try to marry logic and reason with intuition and your gut. They're two different things. Your intuition is your higher self saying, this is not good for you, or this is the direction you're supposed to move into. And then we apply our 3D stuff, which is logic and reason, on where did I read that maybe this is something I should be doing. Even though it doesn't feel good, I think I should do it anyway. Even if I'm in this job just for a month or two, why do you want to do that to yourself? Out of fear? Logic and reason can implant fear into your intuition. You need to trust yourself. The root of the problem is that you don't trust yourself if you cannot follow your intuition. And it's not easy. It's not easy. Take it from me. Being in the business of using my intuition all day, sometimes it's difficult for me to even trust myself and say, okay, I'm giving this information to a client. They do with it what they want, whether it's accurate or not is not for me to apply reason. If I come up with something and I think this sounds a little bit crazy, I can't dismiss it or not give that client that information because it sounds a bit crazy to me. And I guarantee you that person will come back and say to me, Shireen, that made perfect sense. Because I can't apply that logic or reason or my personal experience to what's going on with that person. I can't paint it to what it's not because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't always have to make sense. Follow your gut. If it says walk down this road instead of that road, do it. Turn left here, your gut says. Turn left there, see what's going on. Don't go into the shop. Maybe you got a spending problem and before you get there, you actually get that feeling of like, I don't think I should do this. I'm going to spend too much money. And it's not you being nasty to yourself and saying, oh, well, I'm depriving myself. If you spend too much money, your gut's saying, hey, you're going to be sorry. You're going to have regret later. You're going to sit at home and eat a bag of chips because you feel bad about yourself because you spent so much money. Get into the habit of saying no to certain things, saying no to certain people. If it's for your highest good, say no. If it's for your highest good, say yes to whatever it is. Okay, so this is how we manage this, and this is how we recognize these symbolic deaths. They can be in any shape or form, like that spending habit. Your instinct says, don't walk in here, you don't need anything here. Or you're looking for something specific, your instinct says, go into the store. And you go into the store and you find what you're looking for. Even if the store says, cell phone accessories and you're looking for a scarf, and your logic and reason says, well, there can't be scarves in the shop. Why would I want to walk in here? And you walk in and they have a stand with hats and scarves and gloves because it's winter. Okay, don't presume, don't try and drown things out with logic and reason because your intuition always knows what is best for you. And that is going to facilitate you having these symbolic deaths so that you can get rid of that junk. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay. I wish you all a wonderful week ahead, and I wish you much strength in dealing with whatever you need to deal with. Remember, healing is not easy, it's not pretty, it's not always comfortable. It's going to be difficult. And if it's difficult, you know you're on the right path. Okay. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.